Hi, Scorpio. Welcome into your reading. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, my friends, let's see what's going on here for the first week of March. Okay, we're going into Pisces season. Hello, water, a sister sign. What's going on here for the first week of March for my Scorpios, please? The Devil and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, let's talk about this, guys. And then the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Look, this looks like an apology, by the way. Somebody apologizing for some pain that was caused to you, and it helps you quite a bit, actually. But let's go back to the Devil and the Page of Pentacles. For a lot of you, this could seriously relate to either your jobs, work, or your love lives and your relationship. So I'm going to read them as I see them. Please, you're discerning adults, you're a large audience, apply them to you because this is not a private reading. All right, with that said, the Devil typically talks about something that's toxic, either an environment, a person, or a situation, or the things that we say to ourselves out of fear. Fear of rejection, not being good enough, or not being in the right environment or place, or having fear of the unknown. The list goes on and on and on. It could also talk about obsession. Whatever this is a hold back card. This is holding you back. Page of Pentacles is something that's young, immature. You could be dealing with somebody that's younger than you, or you're dealing in a situation where it's gone as far as it can go. There's nowhere to go with this, especially since the situation is toxic, right? So I'll put it in perspective for work. If you are a novice at your job, or you're in school or whatever, and you're learning something, that's it. You reached a peak, you reached a plateau as far as your experience is concerned with the situation. So if you're at the bottom of the totem pole, or you just started a new job at a new company, you're hitting the ceiling. There's something toxic there. This is a toxic environment or situation that you're in, or there's toxicity being created somehow, some way. And I feel like although somebody might be apologizing or giving you a small kind gesture, it helps you heal a little bit. And then you're sitting here working with a team and collaborating. You're still considering your sacrifices, things that you need to cut out of your life to make you whole again. If this is in regards to a relationship, same thing applies. You've gone as far as you can go with the person. Somebody here's bored, or it's peaked. And now it's either you progress the relationship or not at all. There's something toxic here. Either the person, the environment, or the situation. Something isn't, good. And the devil doesn't do things to us. We do things to us. We allow the devil into our lives, into our head, into our minds, into our environments. We do this because we don't put up our boundaries, because we say negative things to ourselves, or because we're not confident enough in certain things, or we allow negative people into our lives. That's what that is. So I know I feel like I sound like I'm preaching a little bit, but it's always like the tough love conversation. It's always the big sister conversation. So I hope you understand that I'm sitting at the end of your couch telling you this as a big sister or as a great friend, because that's what that is. And that doesn't necessarily need to define you or your situation or your circumstance. This is something you can rise above from. It's a stepping stool of learning. Let me see what's coming towards you, Scorpio. What's coming towards my Scorpios, please? Oh, this is a lot. Let me see if there's a common thread here. Ten of Pentacles talks about a lot of money on your home, or a job that makes a lot of money, or a marriage or a commitment of some kind. But you have the Seven of Cups in reverse, which talks about someone being deluded or confused. Page of Wands, somebody here who's curious, excited, wants to see what the road ahead says. Then there's the complete opposite energy, Virgo energy here with the Hermit, someone wise, someone who retracts their energy to come up with a wise decision in their life. The Knight of Wands talks about something frivolous, taking action, in and out, casual, non-committed. And then the Ace of Swords, which talks about putting all your cards on the table, telling the truth, discussing a conversation. All right, so what's coming towards you, honestly, Scorpio, is you are going to take a beat. You're going to take a time out. You're going to take a moment to yourself. You are going to put your cards on the table, and you are going to have a conversation of some kind. It can be in regards to a marriage or commitment. Others of you, a contract at work of some kind. But this is what worries me. These three cards, the central cards. The Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Seven of Cups in reverse. Something here has you a little bit confused because you're very curious to see where something goes. Something, it's like the kid who sticks their finger in the socket. Will I get electrocuted? Or is because the power is out, I'll be fine. It's one of those. Because what are you confused about? Why let you put yourself in danger or harm's way? And this is you taking some action. This is one night stands. This is having an affair in a relationship. Others of you, if this is work related, it's talking about taking action and doing something that you're very curious about to see where it's going to lead you, but there's some confusion as far as what your options are, right? So you're taking wise choices by taking a time out, and the best thing you can do is have this honest conversation to know where you are, where you stand, because I think you know that too. And I think those are the steps you're going to be taking to see where you are. So there is no confusion, because right now there is some. Now, let me see what you don't see coming your way at all, Scorpio. What's the surprise here, or what they don't see coming their way for Scorpio? Well, there's the moon, the fear of the unknown, secrets, things that are going on behind the scenes you're not aware of, what people are saying or thinking about you. Ooh, look at this behind that. Partnership. You're going to be worried over your stability, whether it's in a relationship or at your job or, your home, because the Queen of Pentacles represents somebody, you, nurturing, loving, kind, caring. Whether you're male or female, you're my queens. Kings are my incoming. You're going to return to something or someone, but with a lot of stress and anxiety because you find it to be unsturdy, not stable, not knowing what the future is holding for you at this place. But you're also curious in doing something here with someone. Let's continue. I get the feeling you're going to do something where someone from your past or something from your past you might go back to, and that you're going to realize that's like your happy place or your happy. We'll see, because I see something here at the bottom of the deck in the weeks ahead. Let me see what the advice is here for Scorpio, please. You've either been offered a passionate new beginning with a person, or you will be, or this is a passionate new project, a different thing, but it's in the advice position, and Spirit's like, do not even think about it twice, jump on it, do it. It's going to get you unstuck. It's going to get you out of this hellscape. It really is. This, in the advice position, aces for me are blessings. And this hand is the blessing. The hand is the hand of God, Allah, whoever your gods are, your spirit gods, Buddha, whatever. Your ancestors, your celestial beings, that's who's giving you this. They're saying, hello, Scorpio, friends, take this. It's gonna save you. It's gonna get you out of jail card. Mental jail, maybe literal jail, I don't know. But it's going to get you unstuck. What is the advice, not the advice, I'm sorry, the outcome for the week here for Scorpio, please? You have the Seven of Swords and the Five of Wands. And then you're going to be flip-flopping over something. You're going to be trying to decide whether you should stay or go in a situation, something that might have ended or feels like it's ending, right? You're going to ghost, and you're going to be like, you know what, when you ghost or when you leave or whatever it is that you do, or you strategize an exit plan, that's that. Strategize an exit plan. All your obstacles, blocks, and issues melt away by the end of the week. And maybe that's this. Maybe that's you taking this Ace of Wands situation. So, what is the Devil? The Page of Pentacles. Please clarify. The Six of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Hermit, and Strength card. Okay, this is why you're curious. If this is in regards to work related, you're going to be vindicated and validated, and you're going to find some financial success on some level. But you're trying to make a wise decision, and you're going to resist from giving an answer or moving forward because you still have not negated how it made you feel or what the toxicity is in your life. Now, if this is in regards to a relationship, you're resisting something here. Maybe moving on, leaving, talking to this person, but you're still single. Even though somebody comes back to vindicate you and validate you, which is that apology I might have said earlier, or texted you, or said something minor, it makes you feel good on an ego level, but you're still single. It doesn't give you the results you were wanting or garnering. Now, let's see what this Knight of Wands is with the Ace of Swords, the Hermit, the Seven of Cups in reverse, and Page of Wands, please. Seven of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, I think when you do this, or this happens, this conversation, this putting your cards on the table, this is you being honest and forthright, it leaves you in this place where it makes you think about it makes you pause and reflect on the time and energy you spent here with a person or a place. And then you say to yourself, I really need to decide if I need to cut this out of my life, out of my world, making this sacrifice. Because I can't be in my head this whole entire time. Sure, they're making me feel a certain kind of way right now, but at the end of the day, I want to be in my happy place. So you start realizing that there's something in your world you need to cut away or cut out. So you're pausing and reflecting whether it's worth it to stay there or not, or move forward with it or not. So what is this Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Cups in reverse? Four of Swords, and the Devil again. The only thing holding you back, the only thing is this right here, the Devil, of which you need to heal from. Time to heal from this hellscape. Okay? I don't know if this is an affair or something flaky or something casual or non-committed. You're walking back to it and it's causing you stress because you're not finding stability there. It's just not there for you. But I think you're going to start healing because you start realizing it and you start seeing it. What is this Ace of Wands in the advice for Scorpio, please? The Five of Wands and the Six of Cups. See these roadblocks, obstacles, challenges, fighting, arguments. You're thinking about the past. Spirit's like, think about all the good times. Don't think about all the bad times. And, go towards this passionate new beginning. You might end up in a happy couplehood, in the right environment where you want to be. And that's the advice. Seven of Swords and the Five of Wands in reverse, please. The Hierophant and then the Seven of Wands. Okay, so you're sometimes debating whether you should resist something or defend yourself in regards to a commitment that you've made to someone. And that could be your job or your marriage or your relationship. But it's taking traditional steps, the Hierophant. You're starting to see the abundance of something. But you're also creating some sort of strategy here for an exit plan. You're like, do I bother defending myself, or do I just like not resist it? You're trying to ghost something, not deal with it, because you're over the fighting and the arguing and the whatever. And I think you find an opportunity and a chance, and you take it, Scorpio, towards the end of your week. You start seeing something else as abundant, and you're like, I never noticed that before. That is my path. That is the path I need to take. And that's what you ultimately end up doing, at least towards the end of the week. That's how your energies will shift. All right, let's see what the romance angels have to say here for you. What's going on here for Scorpio, please? I'm just curious, guys. Leave me a comment down below. Is this too short? Is it too long? I feel like 15-20 minutes is like ideal, but some people are like, no, longer is better. Reconciliation. And this is probably why I see the walk back card. So a walking back card. But reconciliation is here. Engagement. Ooh. That's what this could be. Okay. Let's continue. I want to get a card from the Wisdom House tonight. Oh my God. This reconciliation, by the way, I was just curious for my own being, because this is what I do in the extended readings. We deep dive on these cards. I just pulled 3 cards and threw it on because that's what we do in the extended. Ace of Wands, which you had in your advice. 2 of Wands and the Hangman. You're going to be stuck trying to think what you should do. Stay or go, or, you know, move on and have a new life. That's interesting to me for a lot of you. Oh, sorry, cards. Let's put you aside. Let's get a card from the Wisdom House of Night, please. Three shuffles. One more, please, for Scorpio. Grove. Let's see what Grove is. This is your, I think, like your recharging station, the Grove. I think that's what it's going to tell you. I, the goddess of night, invite you to my grove to heal your wounds and mend your heart. Now is the time to apologize to anyone you have harmed, make your friendships whole again, and choose healing over anger and pain. Choosing my beautiful grove is a powerful sign that you're at a wondrous time in your life. Show compassion and kindness to others. No one is perfect, yet imperfection is perfect as it is. If you're hurting, know that it's going to pass, and that I watch over you. If someone you love is hurting, take this time to be there for this person. The sacred grove heals all aches and pains, especially a heart that has been wounded. How beautiful is that? All right, guys, this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me your comments down below. I'll see you in the next one.